Hi friends, so I decided to record this video because a lot of people on my timeline have been having money issues, a lot of money stress, and I mean, I have money stress too, lots of people do, but it seems like more than usual this is apparent. So I really wanted to make this group session that can benefit everyone who joins in and watches and participates, because when we do this healing, each individual as part of the collective, we're helping each other out. So healing our own money issues helps other people with their money issues, and the more people who join in, the better. So I'm really excited about this. It's really important that we work on getting out of scarcity mindset and realize that there really is enough for everyone. There is enough to go around, really and truly there is. And a huge, a fundamental aspect of this is miracles. So miracles are basically when someone who has a little bit more gives to someone who has a little bit less. And that's it. So when you have a little bit extra and you give it to someone who is in need, you're a miracle worker. And then that person is receiving and experiencing a miracle. So if you're someone who has a little bit extra, give it to someone in need. But be really conscious about where you give your money and energy. And be really grateful. Have a lot of gratitude when you are giving money or even gifts or just your time, volunteering. Whatever it is, you're a miracle worker. And the more miracle workers there are, the more miracles there are. So that's a huge aspect, I think, with abundance mindset. That's really important. So for this session, I'll be using BodyTalk, Accunect, Reiki. I'm using my body as a surrogate. And so I'm working on everyone who watches this, using my body as like a proxy surrogate body. So this is good stuff. So for this session, you can close your eyes or you can watch, you can participate. I'll be doing tapping that you can do as well. And just focus on taking nice deep breaths and getting into a nice relaxed state. Starting by taking 3 nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Starting by using some Reiki symbols on our 7 main chakras to open up, align, and balance the chakras and start organizing our energy fields. When we get scared and we're afraid, our energy starts to get really hectic and it isn't in alignment. So just starting with this simple aligning practice. Next, we're gonna work on balancing and resetting our nervous systems. Like seriously, a lot of you guys joining on this are so stressed, freaked out, and the stress actually blocks prosperity from coming in, abundance. You're just focusing on what's going wrong. So not saying that you shouldn't be practical and realistic, but just being able to open up your energy and relax a little bit. So we're going to reset our nervous systems. You can participate by taking your right, left wrist, doesn't matter, and putting it on top of each other like this. And then put your eyes back like that. Roll your eyes back. And then just take nice deep breaths. I'm going to be tapping this out. You can relax your hands and your eyes. So yeah, resetting the nervous system on all levels. That feels way better. We're going to use some Reiki on our sacral chakras. This is an emotional center, an intuitive center, a center of well-being. Addiction is here, desire, satisfaction, things like that, creation. This is a really creative feminine principle. What I see is this major download of the divine feminine for everyone. And the divine feminine isn't someone who wastes action, wastes energy. Feminine archetype acts when it is appropriate, and it's all about appropriateness. It's all about, is this action I'm going to take going to benefit everyone involved? So it's this parallel thinking versus linear masculine thinking. They're both beneficial, but here I see that we're bringing in more of that feminine dynamic, that feminine consciousness in the sacral, in this creative center, and connecting up into the solar plexus, into self-worth, but also into this gut instinct. So we're also linking into our gut brain. So it's having good instincts on different opportunities to act on, different courses of action that'll bring prosperity or money, and just like knowing what is aligned action for you, so that you're not just scampering around doing things, wasting all your energy, and then fried at the end of the day, and then you're like, why is nothing working? Because those things aren't aligned with you. And so once you can be in touch with that, you can go for what is aligned and save yourself so much time and energy. We don't have to be busybodies all the time. We don't have to prove to some authority figure that we're getting things done. You are the authority figure. You know when you're getting things done. And it's so much more rewarding when you take action based off of your intuition, your gut instincts, and it works. So much more rewarding, so much more efficient. So I'm just tapping over the gut brain, over my belly button. You can do that as well, taking nice deep breaths. Releasing a lot of tension here, a lot of anxiety and stress, worry. With each exhale, just imagine that stress just releasing. Really focus on that exhale. Balancing the sacral chakra on all levels, balancing the gut brain on all levels, and the solar plexus. Anchoring in consciousness of anxiety, worry into the heart brain, into individuation. This link is taking a little bit to integrate, so just give yourself time and keep taking nice deep breaths, tapping over your belly if you'd like. Just gentle tapping, not just gentle. Okay, that was a pretty big link. All right. Next, we're going to work on our hips, our hip chakras. The hips and the pelvis are all about control. And this is also having to do with sexual energy. So we're linking the hip chakras, minor chakras of the hips, into the root chakra, the minor chakras of the genitals, and then down the legs, knees, ankles, into the feet. And what we're doing here is we're basically harnessing our sexual energy. And it's like this primal power that we all have, that is like our power for creation. And so we're making this energy channel that grounds this sexual energy connecting it to Mother Earth, and then it's going to come back up through all of our chakras up to the crown. And we're creating this circuit of energy where that sexual energy isn't getting stuck and trapped in the pelvis, and it's grounding into the earth, and then it's connecting up into our more spiritual centers, our higher consciousness. And so using this sexual energy to ground us and energize our body and to empower us. And so sexual energy, you basically can channel that into whatever you want to manifest. And we misuse sexual energy a lot, and I think it's kind of like this could be like a Big Brother conspiracy, but porn and stuff like that makes us so we just kind of waste our sexual energy, and we put it like, whoever you're thinking about, whatever you're imagining while you're masturbating or having sex, you're putting your sacred sexual energy into that. So yeah, I wonder about porn sometimes. I don't like want to shame anyone for their sexuality, or like whatever they want to do. But in my opinion, if you're going to have sex, masturbate, you should be really mindful of what you're thinking about when you are building up all that sexual energy in your body, because it's really powerful and, shouldn't be wasted. So we're just creating a channel, and with that in mind, using masturbation to bring in money, to empower your business, whatever you want to do, that is a really strong practice that lots of people use. So we have that channel, just getting really aligned, grounding. Really feel it in your feet, using Reiki symbols to really help with that grounding. And this is just calming our energy down so that we are, again, like I said, focused, aligned, and not all jittery and anxious and worried. Just way more grounded, way more kind of like reasonable. Like, do I really need to be worrying about this? Worry is unproductive thinking. So is me mulling over this doing anything? When we're more grounded, we can take action when it's appropriate. We're going to link this to our liver. Liver is obviously this big ass organ in our body. Our liver is a planner, organizer. It is the seat of our soul. It is like the guide of our destiny, basically. It's what organizes everything in our body, aligns us with our destiny, with our soul purpose and our path. And so livers get jammed up, alcohol, drug use, even just prescription drugs, hormones, lots of things that we do jam up our livers. A lot of people have trouble with anger. The liver is what stores anger. A lot of people have trouble expressing anger, and so our livers get all kind of jammed up, confused, distracted, and unable to put its proper energy into helping us plan and organize our lives in alignment with our soul purpose and our destiny. So we're doing a sort of cell repair, rejuvenation here on the liver, letting it detox out anger, helping it to rebalance and repair. I'm creating this video on the weekend. If you are someone who binge drinks and does a lot of drugs on the weekend, maybe this weekend not. Especially if you don't have a lot of money. Obviously, you have no business doing that. But just be really mindful of what you put in your body, and if you do have troubles expressing and processing anger, you may have some things come up in the next few days that you might need a journal on, or just sit with the feeling and be like, okay, what is this all about? Because those unresolved emotions, belief systems that are still charged in your body take away from your energy and drain you constantly. So give yourself some time to go through some of those deeper emotions and cleanse yourself of some of that old anger that like just let it go. So here we're doing this cell repair on the liver. We're going to balance our expression of anger so we can have a healthy expression of anger. And then we are also linking up the liver to the intestines and the diaphragm. And basically what this is going to help us do is process out those emotions down and out through the intestines and through the breath. Literally, we process emotions through our digestive system, and we also release it through our breath. So breathing is super important. All right, so we're going to tap this out. Just take nice deep breaths. You can tap along. You can also hold over the liver. All right, that feels way better. See if there's anything else. We're gonna work on the collective money matrix real quick. So everyone has their own individual money matrix. It's like an organized energy field of how money is in your life, coming in and out, that energy flow. And so with this, we're going to work on the collective money matrix. So with this, there's just like this anger of imbalance, like, oh my gosh, angry at people who have more money than you, anger at people who have more than you. And so this anger towards rich people is actually really damaging, because it's like you want to be rich, but then you don't like people who have money. So you're never going to be able to be a rich person if you don't like rich people or don't like money. So working on processing out that anger makes a lot more sense as we're going into this collective money matrix. Working on just collective beliefs of, you know, money is evil, money is the root of all evil, money makes you a bad person, I'll never have enough, I'll never have enough money. That's a really strong one. I'll never have enough money. That's a really intense belief. And so it's like, even people who have billions of dollars have this really strong belief system of, I'll never have enough. So just working on releasing all of those out of the collective matrix. I'll never have enough money. Money is the root of all evil. Money makes you a bad person. Rich people make me angry. Pulling all these out. And this is obviously something as an individual important for all of us to work on, is to face those belief systems, how they damage us and how they damage the collective. And so working on that on your own to dive deeper into that would be really important. Getting like one-on-one sessions and really diving in deep, journaling it out, meditating on it. It's really important, not just for you, but for everyone. All right, just putting some Reiki symbols into this collective money consciousness. Lots of beautiful white light, pink light, gold, blue, green. All right, and then closing up our energy fields, allowing us to integrate this session. It'll be about 3 or 4 days for some people to fully integrate this. You can rewatch this video as much as you want. All right, all sealed up. Just surrounding us in beautiful white light, fluffing up our aura, making us beautiful big white light beams, and just blessing the world around us. Thank you so much for participating in this, and please share with all your friends, family, and loved ones. Thank you.